Howdy guys, welcome to part 3 of our cactus farm, automatic wheat farm tutorial. As you can see, we're currently up in my cactus farm where I've been doing a bit of work waiting for this rainstorm to pass, as you may remember at the end of last episode. I'm just currently waiting for the chunks to load and these two critters to get a move on. As you can see, I've already had a bit of an argument with them. I've no desire to have another fight. Let's see if they don't want to hurt me. But anyway, last episode you might recall we had a bit of a bug to water issue. I hope that's resolved itself. And there we go, just in the nick of time. Good spider. Anyway, let's take this dirt away. And with any luck, it will work properly. There we go, perfect. I've no idea what caused the bug, but it was just that, a bug. The farm design is alright, if you go through with that. And please don't get any closer to me, Mr. Spider. I want your cobwebs. Seriously, I do. I've got a few projects lined up which could use cobwebs, but I had to cheat a bit and spawn them. Anyway. This episode is purely about various upgrades to keep critters like this guy from getting on and trampling your wheat, and I will show you how to plant the wheat and cultivate the ground if you don't know already. Anyway, first thing we need to do is add a bunch of torches, which I'm already running low on, but I can make some more on the fly because I've got all the materials I need here. But we add torches literally along the entire length of the walls and the wooden bits or whatever you choose to make them out of, because this will shave about 3 days out of the 9 day growing time of wheat. Don't quote me on that, I think it's 9 days, but I'm not sure. I'll look it up on Wikipedia. Minecraft Wiki, by the way, is a fantastic source of information for this game. Just Google Minecraft Wiki and you'll find it. Now, once we put all the torches along here, the next step is to go and make some fences, which I prepared earlier, but I just forgot to bring with me. So we'll go fetch some fences, and I'll show you how to set them up so we can stop sheep, chickens, cows, monsters, all that sort coming in and trampling your crops. Could take a minute. Yeah, just like I said, I have all the materials I need right here to make more. So holding shift while I click here, it makes it a lot quicker. And there we go, now we get coal here, and put sticks there, and make some torches. Oh, I had another stack it seems. Well, that's me out of coal for now. I wouldn't go as far as saying I've got a chest full, but I've certainly got a lot of stacks of coal. It's one of the more common things to find while you're mining. Even go so far as to say I don't pick it up these days because it's so common. Still do when I can, but once I'm deeper and there's redstone, gold and all that sort of stuff around you, I don't really bother. Anyway, torches absolutely everywhere you can on this farm. By the way, this wheat farm I'm making now is actually very short-lived because on this server I've already got that one I made earlier over there. I don't really have room for two, but I'm making it for the tutorial's sake, purely for the fact that I made a tutorial on how to build the other one, which worked out a lot better than this one in my opinion, but yeah, like I said, my microphone was muted. I only realised that when I went to edit it. And what do we call that, guys and girls? A fail. Anyway, that's how we do the torches. Now, these spiders are really creeping me out. Especially because they're watching me. I do not want to take one on at the moment, so I'm so low on health. That's why we have a wheat farm for. Now, I'm not going to grab these sheep because I need them all for another project. Oh. My inventory's full. Isn't that a nice message? Usually it's too empty. Anyway, the next step we do is make a bit of a hike back to our house. Well, my house. Not that far. I'll be glad when I get that high-speed mine shaft up and running. But once we're back here, what we're going to do is grab some ladders, and we're going to grab some fences. A little bit of a walk, I'm afraid, but once we're there, we're there. Walk, swim, same thing really. And somebody's built a wooden house. I had no idea they'd done that before. I have to go check that out in a bit. But it looks like lightning TNT's been in the area. And let's avoid these spiky cactus, because even a breeze could finish me off at the moment. While we're at my house, I'll just eat a quick snack so I don't die instantly. Let's see. Let's dump the wheat out here. I'm going to need the seeds to plant. I don't need the planks at the moment. Don't need the sticks. This, by the way, is actually my food chest, but I kind of just dump stuff in whatever chest I happen to be at. Anyway, let's eat this lot. Oops. As we go upstairs to pick up the what was it? Fences and ladders. There we go. That's it. Okay. Right. Now, as you might have noticed, I have finished up my attic from the last video. I spent a bit of a time doing that, just making sure everything's here. Yeah, I got some cobwebs there. I had to spawn them, but that's purely because I wanted them for a project. If you're on a server, chances are if you ask, you'll be allowed to do this sort of thing. I don't really need to ask, considering I'm actually the owner of the server, but yeah. Okay, right, you get your fences. I'm going to make a few extra, apparently in my guest room. I'm going to make a few extra just in case. Fences are real easy to make. You just fill the entire bottom segment with sticks. Sticks, by the way, are just two planks on top of each other. I'll show you how to do that quickly. I'm sorry for you guys out here who are very experienced, but, well, it's a tutorial. I'm trying to hit a lot of people, but here we go. This is how you make sticks, 2 wooden planks like that. Wooden planks are literally made by just putting wood on the crafting table, but of course you know that. Anyway, let's make a trip back, and I will get my high-speed railroad system done. Please leave me a comment, by the way. What sort of things would you like to see? I've had some comments about the sound quality. One of my favourites was this recorded on a calculator. Well, I am sorry about that. This is actually the microphone that came free with my computer, so I'll look into getting some better audio equipment. But as we make landfall here, we're going to put fences around anywhere animals can jump up, because you do not want them getting under your crops, purely for the fact they'll just get stuck inside there, and instead of walking to the nearest exit, they'll just keep jumping up and down over every bit of crop. And why are there millions of pigs all of a sudden? Right, now, anywhere they can jump up. Sorry man, you're in the way. Wow, did that pig just double jump? Anywhere they can jump up to 1 block, but now they can't get up here. You're just asking for it, mate. Anyway, remember to put ladders all around like, fences all around like this. Shouldn't think they'd be able to jump up there, but stick one just in case. Anywhere where it's just 1 block, they can easily jump up, so and that's that for this side. Right, now, the ladders. Let's just put these here for a second. Okay, right. This is a lot lower than I remember it being. We take away this bit here. And we add some wooden planks. These, by the way, are just optional. You don't have to do anything like this, but it depends if you're lazy or not and just want to scale up the side. but we put the ladders at the back so we can easily get to it. Oh, I should have brought my hoe with me. My cultivating hoe, because I can show you how to get the wheat planted then. But this will allow you to go up to the back here, like so. And let's make a walk back to my house to get the hoe. Another one of my ideas I've been thinking of doing, everyone keeps telling me it's a useless project. Well, it doesn't have to be useless, as long as it's fun to make or interesting or whatever floats your boat about this game, is an underwater hotel, because this is fairly deep water, as you can see, and we've got some deeper water over where the farms are. So I'm thinking underwater hotel. I will be showing you guys how to make that. How to work safely underwater, a couple of tricks in case you run out of air, and into our garden. Oh, you need to leave me comments about this sort of thing, but if you would like to see how to make these sort of things here, like a pergola with some leaves on top of it, or a swimming pool, a personalised swimming pool, I don't know if you can see that, but that actually says L.J, stands for Lightning Joe Boy. I made that for him. He was mad at me for accidentally TNTing something, but anyway. Just leave me comments on what you'd like to see and what you'd like me to build, or have a go at, or even rebuild. If something doesn't work and I've told you how to build it, well, please let me know. First up, I apologise for that, but again, nobody's perfect. I've got some seeds. Yes. Let's make the long hike back. Long swim or long hike? Yeah, I fancy a hike for once. Well, I'm failing that. Anyway. Oh. Why did that hurt me? It's like 2 block drop. I must go around to fixing this sinkhole here. That was like a 4x4 island. Really small, 4x4 sand island. And it was driving Lightning Joe Boy nuts. So, instead of just getting a shovel like any normal person, he added a TNT, and then added about 31 more TNT on top of that. And, well, I wasn't happy with him for creating that sinkhole. I've had to level this lot out twice because he'd TNT'd this whole area a few times. Anyway, what we're here to do is to show you how to cultivate the soil and plant your wheat. Now, your earth blocks should look like this. To cultivate them, you just right click and do this for all of them. Now, once they are cultivated, do not walk on them or they will revert back to normal, see, like that. When they're like this, you need to recultivate them. There is a trick though, you can walk on them if you hold the shift key to crouch. And don't worry about the end growth, we just added that on to make sure the water didn't flow off. But we continue doing this until we have the whole rows cultivated. Now, when you put wheat onto this, or the crop onto it, you will be able to see the blocks go darker, which will mean it's hydrated. The darker they are, the better hydrated they are. Basically, this will cut about 3 days of the growing time. The Torchlight will cut the growing time in half, purely for the fact it can grow overnight. So, this farm isn't just a nifty thing to build, but it's actually quite practical in the fact it more than halves the growing time. So from about 9 days to 3 days, in Minecraft days that is, not real life days. Although it could be real life days, depending how much you play this game. Anyway, we're going to do this, and night time is falling, but I'm going to ignore that because we're safe for creepers here. Now, once you have it all cultivated, you get your seeds. Seeds can be acquired from long grass, or a friend if you have someone else in the server who does a lot of farming. Now you see how some of these blocks are going dark? That means they're hydrated. Now, don't ask me why some don't, some do. It's just a weird bug again, having a lot of those this time. Sometimes the wheat will all grow and one piece of wheat will absolutely refuse to grow. Don't ask me why, it just refuses. So unless you're willing to leave it until that one piece of wheat grows, you seldom have an absolutely full crop. But now, every time you harvest this, you have to reseed the whole lot. It's not fully automatic. Big hint, Notch. I'd like the seeds to be able to be replanted automatically. But anyway, you get these seeds down, and in about 3 Minecraft days, 4 if you want to let these stubborn little ones to grow, you should have a full wheat harvest. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day once I get this done. Sorry about the long episode, last couple of episodes. I realise they will be quite long. But things like this are seldom problem free. Now this took me about an hour and a half to build. Shouldn't have taken that long, but I had a few problems like you saw with the space and all that. But you can probably build it in a couple of hours. And let's just watch him burn, shall we? Burn! If he was intelligent, he'd jump in the water. But anyway, this is a perfectly functional wheat farm, fully automatic, well, semi-automatic we'll call it, and in 3 days this will be a full crop of wheat. And you harvest it, I wish I'd replanted it and I could show you. You harvest it by just knocking out that bit of dirt there. And as the water flows down, it will wash the wheat and the seeds down to the bottom, where it will be harvested from your collection point. I hope you found this helpful. Please leave me comments. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.